Nation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Another carry for him. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots.
Touchdown, Denver! O's get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Breaks the tackle. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Williams. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-point game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Knicks now on 1st and 10. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Injury on offense after that last snap, Brock, and it is their running back, R.J. Harvey, who appears to be in some discomfort. Medical staff coming out to take a look. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams to throw. Screen here for Smith. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Connecting on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
First down. A gain of 14.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Sending him on the dive. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
What is up?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. He dodged the tackle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. They go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bears take a second quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Man, it's Marvin Mims. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for Nix. They'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. 1st down throw by Williams. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Williams to throw on first. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's second down coming up. Dive play straight ahead. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More for Mile High in just a moment. Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're gonna throw. Hits his running back. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. On fourth down, it's Williams. That's cut beyond the marker. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
And the Bears first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Man, he's been having a great first half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Williams throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
That's good for the Broncos. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This one falls incomplete. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Nix to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Oh, my son!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up a third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And you got to watch out for this guy, Lamar Jackson. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Dontavian Wicks. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Panthers get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Cowboys. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Commanders get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey, they're ready for their next drive. And he's found the end zone as a receiver this season. You can see he's top 5 right now among NFL running backs in receiving touchdowns. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. No luck finding his receiver that time.
You know, that's just
I don't know what just happened.
First down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Williams from the gun. Throws caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
On my set.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
On my set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Bears and Brashard Smith making their return to the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Trying the right side. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Williams on 1st down. Complete out to the right. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw is Williams. Screen here for Smith. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead.
Broncos 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos offense all set to go. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half.
On my set. Ready.
Nix with it on first. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Nix from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
At the 30-yard line.
Shotgun hands out to Harvey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third and 1.
On my set.
Harvey once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Their punter making his way out now. They could really use a good one here.
I like when I can make them punt on 4th and inches when they're down by a bunch.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on first down. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Thankfully,
I mean, even if I wasn't down at 4th and inches like that far, you might as well.
It's the Bears with possession, man, a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would have too. Especially being down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready, set.
Right up the gut. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Back to the well again. Galloping inside the 40. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep running away with this.
With that explosive run, this guy's right up on the edge of 200 yards, Kate. And with his body of work, it could only take one more carry to cross that mark and suddenly become a very intriguing subplot for the rest of this game. Can he get to 200 plus? We'll get to watch.
Santos now for the extra point.
I don't like the RPOs because I tend to wait too long to make my decision, and then it's just a run. I actually try not to pick them at all. When it's plays like that, why I didn't get into the NCAA game, the college game. I tried to, but it was rough. Like especially like the options and stuff like that, trying to get the timing on that. I was like, I'll just stick to NFL.
A little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14.
Ready.
Nix now to throw. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah,
you could feel
this one's getting kind of out of hand.
Of this offense. When you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defense.
That was my rookie that got
the. I always say to you, Kate, play
the pick
fast,
6
but
there.
never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That was a terrible throw. Well, I don't know if it was just a terrible throw, but a terrible read. Like, that is not who you need to be throwing that ball to.
The extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead.
Broncos 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6.
Now that I've scored 49 unanswered points,
and pretty solid field position.
I think I'm going to win this.
Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after that pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some
right.
opportunities as well.
Only gets a yard there to make it.
If they came back and won this, I wouldn't even be mad. I mean, yeah, I would at first. It'd take me a little bit to get over it, but when I did, I probably just that would be.
Now Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
But with how the computer likes to run plays late in the game, I don't see it happening.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Nix to throw.
Oh no.
To his running back. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it. And this one does not go far.
Did you see that fumble recovery I had at the beginning of the second half?
Much time to react to the catch, but he brings it in anyway to save the completion.
Oh, my son!
There's the fake. Here's Nix. That's cut at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
It was like
about 16 yards on
my
that
D
game,
lineman
Brock,
got
and
in
it
the
sets
field
him up with
backfield
1st and
so
goal.
quickly, he was able to knock down the it was a halfback toss play. My defender practically just slapped it down, and then I picked up the fumble. It was stupid. Like, I didn't even know what was going on. Like, I had to watch a replay to see what happened, because all of a sudden the ball's on the ground. I'm like, is that a fumble? Like, what happened? I don't know. I looked away for like half a second.
To get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Nix holds on to
he got it.
And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut into the lead by another point.
Broncos 14.
You know it's bad when they're not trying the onside kick.
Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready, set.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter.
It's wild. I didn't punt that whole game.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach.
Oh, you told me to beat the Donkeys,
correct,
so
Brock.
I took
Teams
that
who
to
make
heart.
fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Hewer and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears
It was
winners,
throwing me
as
off
we'll
because
see you next
I like
time
to
from
wear
Denver.
orange jerseys sometimes, so like seeing the orange jerseys run around, I sometimes forgot which team I was. I wonder if they'll have that. No, they're not going to show it. Well, not bad. Wonder if, oh, that's who I wanted to see. I want to see if I know what development train he has. Oh, he got an ability slot. Superstar. Excellent. It's my rookie, the big D-tackle. Bro's a beast. Let's see, 24-7. Thought Jared was playing his game, but I might be wrong. Where is his team? He's the line. Nope. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna call it a game, but thanks for watching, man. I guess worst case, I'll see you this weekend. All right, brother. We'll talk.